Patrol. And the other one they showed every night of the week was The Simpsons. I thought, oh, you've got to be joking.
There's a tree there that looks dead, Jason.
Okay, crew, what we're going to do is, I'm going to go down and open up the vehicle, okay, and just have a look around. You guys just stay here, and then when we're ready, we're going to get you to come down, and when we go down to the vehicles, we need everybody coming, okay?
Do they go together? Not usually.
Yes, it's true.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Pulling whales.
Very chatty, aren't they?
Orcas.
Just make sure that everybody can see. If you're
But they're not coming out of the water, are they? That one. Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh.
Here's the other one. I'm tall. I just stand in the back. Got a good feeling. Okay, they're reluctant to go down now. Maybe because there's no fish, or maybe because there's a whale threatening to come up to the surface. Woo! That, folks, is what's called a lunge feed.
Ooh.
That was awesome.
It's called a what?
Lunge feed. So the whale lunges out of the water with its mouth open and basically scoops up that school of fish that
Oh,
the
wow.
birds had been pushing together. So let's keep an eye on this bait ball over here now. Can everyone see all right? Yeah, everyone's got a view.
There he is.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
Lunge feed.
Wow. Awesome.
kind of give it too much notice when you kind of hear it, but then when they start adding up, it starts to become a weird coincidence in many respects, or to be something that could be, who knows, depending on how you kind of see things. Obviously, like I say, I mean, I sit on the fence with these things, but it's just weird how it's happened. 4 of the times that I've seen a pangolin, somebody has kind of passed away within a few days or day before seeing one, so very weird. But unfortunately, like I say, it's still curled up. I was really hoping that it's going to kind of come out and walk around for you, and we get to see it. But that initial kind of part where we saw it with the lion is just absolutely ridiculous. Still, to see that lion kind of with its paws on a pangolin is something that is very, very rare to see, and in fact probably the only place that you see it with any sort of regularity is in Swalu, in the Kalahari Desert. So you see lions often playing with pangolins there. It's a good place to actually see pangolins a little bit more regularly than what we do. Now, I must apologize earlier. I probably was completely out of control when we saw a pangolin, and probably spoke at 1,000,000 miles an hour and was very excited, but that's the way it is. I'm afraid. I shouldn't even apologize about it, because pangolins are that special. I believe FC was also a flurry, and hopefully you guys at home were also kind of in much excitement and lots of kind of I don't know, nervous energy, I suppose. Not nervous energy, I don't know what the word is. It's excitement is the word, I suppose. That's all there is to it. But it got to be one of the more special things. No way did I ever think that we would see a pangolin tonight. Manu, you must also be quite lucky with pangolins, because Manu actually is the last Safari Live crew member to have seen a pangolin. When did you see it? A month ago? About a month ago. Manu saw a pangolin far from where we are now, so definitely not the same pangolin. Saw it down towards, we Manu and I actually weren't supposed to be on drive this afternoon, but James has had to do a lot of work with the trainees during the course of the day, and so we said we'll go out and we'll handle things so he can, have a bit of extra time and get some time with the trainees before he goes on leave. And we were kind of heading out, and I was saying to Manu, I feel like we're going to get an epic sighting, and let's go back to the Olololos. And I'm pretty sure that there might have been a few people that were a bit skeptical of going to lions in a hot afternoon and not much happening. But from the moment we got there, the lions awoke up. We had the storm that came in, that epic views of that, and then to get to this point where we're at right now with the pangolin is pretty ridiculous. And I'm sitting here talking, and it's almost one of those moments where you've got to pinch yourself that on the screen is a little scaly ball called a pangolin, and that it's just sitting there ever so still. Amazing. Now, Emma, you are more than welcome to stay with us. I'm quite happy to talk for 5 more minutes if everybody's happy to listen to me talking for 5 minutes. Hopefully our pangolin will move. You know what's going to happen is we're going to finish the show, and the pangolin's going to unravel about 30 seconds after the kind of credits roll. So we'll hope that it doesn't, and we hope that this pangolin listens. Now, pangolin, we're talking to you. You have to unravel so that everybody can see you, so that everyone spreads the word about how special you are, and that people stop hunting your kind. Okay? Pangolin's not listening at this stage, but maybe just now. Maybe it just takes a while to sink in past all of those keratin scales. Now, maybe a lot of you are agreeing with me. Look, we'll stick around with it for a little bit after even the show, and if it does decide to wake up, I'm not going to stay forever, but we'll stay for a few minutes after and see if it is going to unravel, and if it does, whether or not we can kind of get a view for you guys so that you can kind of see it. Sea Control, yes, the moths do really like the pangolin. They are best friends. Probably because in some way those moths... There we go, it's moving. Look, guys. Look, it's moving. It's unraveling. Come on. No, back down again. It's getting there. It's slowly starting to wake up. Come Come on. So if it's moving like that, then everything is okay. Then it's not, like I said, it's not dead. So many of you might have thought it was dead, but let's just give it a chance. It's definitely moved a little bit. That's the first sign of movement we've had since we first spotted it. Now come on. Maybe it's all the moths, and it's listening to us, hopefully. Now, we will, if we see it starting to kind of move a bit more and a bit more, then eventually we'll just extend the show a little bit, so don't worry. If there is a sign of movement, we're not going to cut you guys off and leave you there, so hopefully it will unravel, but definite little sign of movement there. Slowly but surely it should open up. Now, Brent says don't be shy.